Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. I've just finished a live stream on Instagram and my friend Leo asked me to talk about being your best self in this new year. So I'm going to share that, but first I'm going to tell you where I am. Hopefully the audio is nice and clear. I've got my mic on, but I'm actually sitting. You can see I'm wearing lots of layers. Yeah, it's cold, but I'm sitting in hot water. A natural hot spring, and there's a river flowing past with literally hot water. So I'm sitting in it. I don't try and lift you can see I got my feet out. I got my feet sitting in hot water as I do this video. Natural hot spring water. It's beautiful. It's a magical feeling. And later I'm gonna walk up the river and there's like pools you can actually get your whole body in. I'll get some shots and put them up on my Instagram. So if you follow me at Luke_Greenheart on Instagram, you will see a bit more behind the scenes and little lifestyle, little animals, a little bit of everything really. But yeah, you'll get to see the hot springs that I'm going to be bathing in and enjoying and soaking up that natural nourishment with my love Danielle. So being your best self in the new year, we have to get into the version of best, we have to get rid of the version of self and the version of year. So let's go through all three of them things first. Yes, I'm going to start with year. What do we count as a year? A year is the process of the 4 seasons, a cycle. Every year, the sun does a cycle, a circle. And during this cycle, we see 4 main phases. Then you get the spring, the summer, the autumn, the winter. Now we've just come out of winter and we're about to hit spring. Yeah? So there's a spring in your step. It's time to get excited. It's time to look forward to building your momentum so you can be thriving in the summer, so you can enjoy the autumn, and so you can be prepared for the winter. Yeah, we stay in this cycle. So if that's what a year is, it's a cycle of seasons. Now you want to be your best. What do we mean by best? To me, best is productivity. The most productive version of yourself. And I'm just wondering, there's a lot of steam going past. Can you see the smoke? Can you see the steam? Yeah, just letting you know, I can see it flying past the camera. But yes, you want to be your best. You want to be the best version of yourself. And best is productivity. So what do we count as productivity? To me, that is how much are you contributing? How do you serve? Where are you serving? And how easily, how fluid is that service? A bit like the stream I'm sitting in now that's just flowing. Yeah? How flowing are you? Are you flowing with your productivity? Are you flowing with your service? Is it ease? Yeah, you just going with the flow. If an obstacle comes your way, are you able to just flow around it? Or do you get struck by it and hit and there's resistance and there's a sticky, horrible feeling that you found some resistance in your flow? You know, and if you completely stop your flow, you become stagnant like a swamp. Yeah? And that swamp is a stinky, horrible place to be. No one wants to be a swamp. So it's finding your ways to flow, increasing your productivity. Yeah, and we talked about self. What self? And my podcast is called The Selfish Podcast because it's all about self, life, experiences, the life we are, not the work we do, not what others think of us, yeah, not how much money we make or what we own, the life. The difference between a corpse and the living soul you are is that life force, as I like to call it. It's a life force. Yeah, I've had the privilege, and you can say non-privilege, of seeing one of my best friends at age 19. He died in a car accident. And because of his, he was Hindu, and because of his traditions, they have a live open casket. And I got to see his body laying there, you know, in an open casket. And I got to see that's not him, that's his body. The life is gone, the life force is gone. What I loved, what I appreciated isn't there. It wasn't the body. I always think about, like, if Danielle, because she came so close so many times to leaving me in this life. And I mean in a physical way, not a breakup in a relationship. She's nearly died in my arms multiple times. And in that process, I was like, if someone said she can be stuffed and made up and you can keep her body, yeah, but she's gone, the life force is gone. I was like, that would be torture. That would be one of the worst things in the world, is to have your loved one's corpse hanging around with you. So what we appreciate is that life force. What we love is that life force. That's what life is. Trees have it. Everything has it. Everything is full of a life force. Yeah, so to me, you want to be the best version of yourself this year. So you want to be a flowing life force that's able to adapt to the environment, to the cycle of the year. So to Leo, I would recommend that now you put a spring in your step. Now it's time to build that excitement. Yeah, not to concentrate on the past, that's already happened. The only time you go back to the past is to imagine what gifts you were given in that experience. Yeah, and use that in the moment you're in now. Excited for the summer to come, excited for the year to come. But you're living now with a spring in your step, because spring is here. Spring is coming. Yeah. To live an attitude of love, compassion, joy, fruitfulness. Share that, express that with others, and you will find your life force flowing in abundance. You'll find your life force just beautiful. And again, this is my personal experience. This is where I am now. I feel beautiful. I feel amazing. And I can say this has not always been the case for me. Yeah, this is new for me. This is exciting for me. I used to be depressed. I used to be suicidal. I used to be stressed. I used to be living in like regret of the past and fear of the future. Yeah, not present in the moment I'm in. Not loving the life that I am. But it's different now, and it took time, it took process, which I share on my YouTube channel. And I share on my podcast the journeys of others and their life and their stories. So go check that out if you're interested. If you want to hear other people's stories, other people's lives, obstacles, who they are, where they are. I have a beautiful conversation and connection with them. And it's called The Selfish Podcast because I just love it. I love to hear other people's stories. I love to hear other people's lives. So that's partly why it's selfish. It's about self, it's about life, it's about experiences. So check my other videos on the YouTube channel. You'll hear a little bit more about my journey if that interests you on life, love, experience, changing my state, my feelings, my attitude, my appreciation, my gratefulness. Yeah, living in that attitude of love, compassion. I share all that on my YouTube channel, and I'm creating more content. I'd love to hear. If you have any thoughts or questions, drop it in the comments. Would you like me to talk about something? Would you like me to share something? Yeah, or maybe you just want to let me know where you're watching from. It would be beautiful to hear where some of my viewers are. What country are you in? It's an amazing time for us to connect and share in an instant online. So I love it. That's why I'm doing more live feeds. I was on Greenheart this morning, connected with someone in LA and someone in New York at the same time while I'm here in Spain. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. So have a beautiful day. Oh, and Green Room at Greenheart, and you'll find me and you'll see, follow me and you'll see when I go live, so you can join in the conversation. Instagram, Luke_Greenheart. YouTube, Luke Greenheart's channel. Yeah. But if you're watching this, you already know that. But hit the subscribe, hit the like. It really helps the algorithm. Let other people know about this content. So if you enjoy this content, maybe someone else will. Maybe you can share it with someone else. Have a beautiful day. I really, truly appreciate you for listening, for watching, and I cannot wait to hear back from you. Drop me some feedback. Much love. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, and recommend any content you'd like me to talk about. Check out my channel on all things health, self-love, depression, and much more. Have a beautiful day.